Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of JessBCreativeCardiology. Hello, happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start to your week. It's a bit rainy and gloomy here today, so a good day to be in the craft room doing some stamping. And we are thinking spring. Today, Stampin' Up! Launched their new online exclusives. These, oh, there goes Ziggy. So they launched their new online exclusives today, which includes a whole variety of brand new products. On Friday, I gave you a sneak peek of the Simply Zinnia collection, and we're going to play a little bit more with that today. I'm going to show you some super sweet and simple Simply Zinnia cards. But I've got a little bit of some of the other online exclusives here too, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of a little overview so you could see some of the items that are available. And grab your stuff, we'll get stamping. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll flip this around. There we go. All right, so we are in March already, first full week of March here. I do have a new host code for March along with a whole new set of tutorials this month. Our Create With Us tutorial bundle is featuring embossed projects using Stampin' Up's gorgeous embossing folders. And then my Creative Cardiology Team tutorials have a spring theme, sweet spring theme. Say that 5 times fast. So great tutorials to send you. And yeah, so some of the new the new online exclusives here. Of course, I shared Simply Zinnia. We're gonna play with that in full today. But we've got a few others. So there's several different bundles and different items. So in no particular order, I loved this one. I did not get all of them. There's still some stamp sets and a couple other bundles that I do not have, but I loved this one, Encircled in Nature, because I thought it could be used all year round. I loved the font and the different sentiments, and this one has a nice variety of die cuts as well. We've got some great, just kind of a woodsy nature theme here with the different leaves and wreaths and berries and things like that. So I thought that would be a great one. Okay, and then we've got a new set of embossing folders. This is a slim embossing folders. It's called Fun Patterns, and these will fit through the mini cotton emboss machines. This is a set of 2. You get this fun, kind of like this daisy circle pattern. All right, and somebody was asking with the mini cotton emboss machine, these are standard folders. They're not the 3D thick ones. So these are designed to go through your mini machine just fine, okay? So we've got the daisies, and then we've got this fun little diamond pattern as well. So you get 2 of those in this Fun Patterns pack. Hi Karen, hello. How are things out in Montana? We had a gorgeous 70-degree day yesterday. And it's actually still pretty warm today. It's about 50, but it's rainy and it feels a bit damp, much cooler. I love this one at Magnolia Mood. Stay tuned. We will definitely be playing with that here in some coming videos. Again, a great script and just gorgeous, gorgeous stamps. Absolutely beautiful die cuts. Oh, there's my sneak peek. So I'll show you that card in an upcoming video. Little sneak peek there. We will do that next week. So we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous die cut. Love these. And then of course the images to cut out the stamps as well. So absolutely fabulous. Love that. And then another sweet collection. All right, which means this includes designer paper, stamps. We've got die cuts. We've got 2 embellishments. We've got this fun polka dot ribbon as well as these swirled embellishments. Let me show you these. I've got half a pack left. Check out the fun swirl in those. Those are called, swirl dots. So this is the Like It a Latte or Latte Love collection here, which of course has a super cute coffee theme. Or if you're a tea drinker like myself, we still have the teacups and the different elements that could be used for tea as well. All right, super duper cute. We're gonna play with that too in a coming video. So just a little sneak peek. All of these items are available as of today. All right, Tuesday, what is today? March 5th. So these are all found in the Stampin' Up! Online store. Of course, I've got links to that in my video description, so check that out. All right, so like I said, we are going to play with the Simply Zinnia collection again today. I gave you guys a little teaser last Friday where I shared a card. Actually, I shared this card, all right, using the fun designer paper and Zinnia elements there. But we're gonna play with a few more of the different patterns today. Of course, if you like me, you're thinking spring, and we've got gorgeous colors. All right, everything from Berry Burst and Melon Mambo, Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather, some Lemon Lolly and Pumpkin Pie, everything from Lemon Lime Twist, Old Olive and Mossy Meadow, some Flirty Flamingo in there too. So tons of great color, absolutely gorgeous, okay? So the patterns that we are going to play today, we're gonna do a fun, bright color combination, and I am really loving me some Lemon Lime Twist. So that is what we are using for our card bases today. Let me hit that overhead light so it stops the glare a bit. Okay, so we're doing Lemon Lime Twist for our card bases, and then I'm going to use this fun pattern. I always love it when Stampin' Up! Does a double or kind of a mirror image on the pattern so that you can cut it right down the center, and then you have enough. You can do 6 different card fronts if you do full cards there. All right, so we're going to use this pattern for the first card, and what I'm going to do is trim it. I'm going to cut it right down the middle at the 6-inch mark. So let me just move things out of the way, and I've got my guillotine cutter. This is an old Stampin' Up! Cutter from years ago, but I have been cutting a lot of cardstock, class prep, and all kinds of stuff, getting that out of the way. So that's what I have on my stand here today. So I'm going to cut it first at the 6-inch mark, right down the middle, so that I have 2 of these. All right, if you are a scrapbooker, this would be great too, because you could get a fabulous border for both pages. All right, just like that. So now we've got 6 by 12, but I want to do card fronts, and I'm going to do an extra layer of contrast. So I want my finished front to be 3 3/4 by 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off the bottom. All right, so first I'm going to trim it 3/4 of an inch, because I want a nice little 3/4 inch piece for the inside of my card to match. So I trimmed it at 3/4 at first. All right, and now I'm going to mark it down to 5 and trim off this little sliver. Okay, and now I can go ahead and start moving this along and doing 3 3/4. So I'm going to slide it over to 8 1/4. All right, and then I'm going to slide it over to 7 1/2. So I'm going to trim off that little piece. All right, and now I can just go to 3 3/4. All right, so I've got three card fronts from that first side, and then my 3/4 of an inch strip. I'm going to cut this at 4 inches into 4-inch sections. All right, so that I've got a coordinating piece to go inside each of my cards as well. All right, so that's all the trimming I need to do, and then this is all we've got for leftover, okay? All right, so let's pick one of these cards. Oh, they're all so pretty. Okay, let's go with one of these. And then we've got our Lemon Lime Twist, and my contrasting layer is going to be some Berry Burst. Okay, you could go with Melon Mambo or Berry Burst, either would work. And then I've got a layer of basic white to go on the inside, a little bit of a sentiment label, and we're good there. Okay, so grab our tools. Let's form our card base first. So just a half sheet of lemon lime twist, 5.5 by 8.5. Fold this here at 4 1/4. Yes, Karen, this type of designer paper, it's absolutely beautiful, but I love these split papers where it's so easy. Super sweet and simple cards. They look gorgeous, and they're easy to make, right? We're all busy, so this is fun when they come together so nice and easy for us. All right, so 4 1/4 by 5.5 is our card base. We've got a layer of berry burst here, 1/4 inch smaller. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. And like I said, super duper simple. I'm not even putting any ribbon on this one. Okay, just a nice card layer. And look at that pop of color with the lemon lime twist and the berry burst. Yes, it's super bright, but gorgeous and springy. And then our Simply Zinnia Designer Series paper, 3 3/4 by 5, fits perfectly on top. All right. All right, that is gorgeous all by itself. It really is. So we're gonna take our inside layer here. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Just tack this down a little bit. To keep it from being quite so boring, now you could stamp here on the inside, but if we're gonna take that 3/4 by 4 inch strip, and actually you could use either side because that lattice side is kind of pretty too, but I'm gonna put these flowers right down here at the bottom. Some people, you could put it all the way down at the bottom. Sometimes I like to leave myself a little, like an 1/8 inch strip of white. I don't know, I think it just looks classy. Let me know, do you like to put your strip all the way down at the bottom, or do you like a little gap? All right, because it's personal preference there. And you could do some stamping with these. You could put a zinnia in here too, but we don't want to make it too busy. All right, so for a simple sentiment here, I've got a 1 inch by 4 1/4 piece of white. It goes all the way across, and that is because we have a couple of really nice sentiments, but they're fairly large. All right, so we've got the flowering sentiment. We've also got this gratitude sentiment. So I'm going to use sending flowers and thinking of you. I love that. And like I said, it's a long sentiment. So that 4 1/4 inch strip works quite nicely. And we're going to stamp that in some berry burst to match our cardstock. Make sure we get our stamp right side around. Okay. And we're going to stamp that right here in the middle. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. I like the mix of font there in that sentiment. All right, we've got a little print, a little script. Love it. We're gonna pop this up with dimensionals. We're gonna go with 3 so that our little banner is supported all the way across. All right, and I'm gonna pop this down. Let's say I'm gonna leave about 3/4 inch along the bottom so those little flowers peek out. And this just goes right across the front. All right, like I said, super simple, but I love it. And then we can use a couple little embellishments. Now I have used, this is all that I have left of my coordinating shiny sequins. And I teased you with these on Friday, and I don't know what it is with these sequins. They have been so popular that already Stampin' Up! Is sold out of them. They are back ordered until April. I don't know what happened there. Somehow we seriously underestimated the amount of sequins that we would need. So this is what I've got left. However, we have tons of gorgeous embellishments in this catalog that we could still use. In fact, we've got some tinsel gems. This is the Tinsel Gems 4-pack that also has kind of this greenish yellow lemon lime twist color. We've got some berry burst in here too, so we could use those. All right, right, we've got lots of options. Yeah, because I'm pretty much out of sequins. So let's use some of these Tinsel Gems 4-pack instead. What I do is, obviously I always end up with a favorite color. So I have multiple packs and I kind of combine them, because if I have multiple open packs, then I can never find the one that I opened first, right? Are you guys like that? If you have multiple packs of embellishments, I can never find the open one, and I always start opening a new pack. So I do this, I combine them all into one, and that way I don't have multiple packages floating around everywhere. So let's use some of these greenish yellow. You know, let me find out what the exact color is in this. I believe it's Parakeet Party, but I want to be sure. Oh, it's Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. So, Tinsel Gems 4-pack includes Pretty Peacock, Blueberry Bushel, Berry Burst, and Lemon Lime Twist. Perfect. All right, so it's got 2 of the colors in our Simply Zinnia collection here. So we are going to do that. We've got a mix of sizes. Mine are a little jumbled here on the sheet. So we're going to pick these up. Put a large one there and a small one over here. Yes, if you cut 3 by 6, you could get 8. Yes, Margaret, that's true. However, here in the US, we do the A2 size rather than A4, and we are not able to mail, well, we don't have envelopes, or the 6-inch is not a standard size here, usually in the US. So all of our finished cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. If you do the Stampin' Up's Memories and More collection, we do have some 4 by 6 envelopes in that. And then sometimes, like here in the US, the smallest we can mail is the 3 1/2 by 5 note cards. So traditionally, especially the way our card stock is cut, where our paper is, all of our paper is 8 1/2 by 11. So that's why we do the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because that way you can cut your paper, your cardstock in half either way, and end up with 2 card bases on it. So yeah, sizes are just a little bit different from the US to Europe to like South Pacific. But yes, I agree. If you're in Europe or the South Pacific, where you traditionally make 6-inch cards, or I think yours are what, like 6 1/4 or something, then yes, you can cut your paper to 4 by 6, and that works out great for you. Yep, little tricky, and just a little bit differences in each place, but there we go. We got a gorgeous card. I actually like those Tinsel Gems. They've got a little bit of sparkle in them. All right, super fun. So I went with the Lemon Lime Twist to pull that out, but I could have done Berry Burst. That would have been pretty too. This gives me a little contrast between the ink and the decoration. Yes. Yeah, so if I had not done a contrasting layer of Berry Burst, then yes, I could have cut my fronts to my designer paper fronts to 4 by 5 1/4, as Karen mentioned. Yep. But I went just a little bit smaller because I wanted that pop. I wanted that darker layer of Berry Burst there before, just to create a little contrast against my card base. Yep. Yes, always multiple ways to do things. Absolutely. All right, so that is card number 1. I'm going to show you 2 today because these were quite simple. All right, and I'm going to use the other half sheet of my Lemon Lime Twist cardstock. All right, just the other half of the sheet for my card base here. So again, when I fold this at 4 1/4, then it makes a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch finished card. This time I'm going to do a contrasting layer of Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to pull out some of that darker purple from the purple flowers, and whoo, look at that contrast. Purple, I love the pink in the grain, and the purple and the green is really a fun combination too. This time my next layer here, 3 3/4 by 5, is basic white, And I'm going to do a nice big collection of zinnias here. This is 3 3/4 inch square. And I love this one, this Blackberry Bliss with Berry Burst and Magenta Madness, Melon Mambo. We got too many. Magenta Madness is an old color. Melon Mambo, here we go. Right in the center. And I'm gonna do my little stamping down here. Before I glue anything down, I am going to do a little bit of ribbon on this one. And I was looking for something that coordinated. We have the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack. This was actually part of the Zoo Crew collection, but you get 2 spools. I've got my extra tucked in there. You get both the Petal Pink striped ribbon as well as the Lemon Lime Twist stitched ribbon. So of course they both coordinate really nicely with this Zinnia paper pack. I'm going to use the Lemon Lime Twist ribbon. Okay, you get 5 yards on each spool for a total of 10 yards. So that's lots of ribbon. And I'm going to have that go across my seam. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to start building these layers. So I'm going to adhere my designer series paper. Again, that was 3. Whoops, get my tape primed. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it needs just a little bit of help. All right, so 3 3/4 square. Adhering this onto my 3 3/4 by 5 inch white, and then adhering this onto my Blackberry Bliss 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Now let's cut our ribbon just a little bit longer. All right, just a little bit wider than our card front here. Just snip this off, and then I'm going to put my adhesive on the back side so my ribbon ends have something to stick to. Okay. Oops, get the skinny little piece here. Line that right up along the edge, kind of hide that seam, give it a nice finished look here. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll adhere that to our card front. Let's get that on there straight. Okay. All right, perfect. And we'll leave a little bit out so we can do a nice little knot or bow or however we want to finish this off later. And while I'm thinking about it, we'll tuck our layer of basic white on the inside, and we'll decorate that a little bit too. Okay, this way we've got all of our pieces have a home. Do you guys get like that? Sometimes you have so many pieces out and you just need to put things in order, stick them down so that you don't have so many pieces. It's not so overwhelming for you. Okay, so what I was thinking for this, and do I have my, I might have to grab my Lemon Lime Twist ink pad, but I wanted to stamp just a little flower down here and then do my words across the middle. So let's use the gratitude. Oh, I haven't used that one yet. So we're gonna pop this out. All right, this is the red rubber stamp with the foam. So we peel off your backing. I know a lot of you know how to do this, but if you're new to my channel, then go ahead and show you. The labels are on its own separate sticker sheet. So remove the wax backing. All right, and then just line your stamp up on top of the sticker. And then peel it off. Voila, it is ready to use. Okay. And there we go. I'm using the H block. H block is, works really well for these longer sentiments. And I'm going to mount my Zinnia Blossom as well. Okay, I've been using the larger Zinnia stamp here, but I hadn't used the single ones yet. So we'll get these ready to go so I can show you exactly what my vision is. Okay. All right, so we are going to use the Zinnia, and yeah, I'm gonna stamp off a little bit on that with some lemon lime twist. Okay. All right, stay tuned. Okay. Have to grab that ink pad. All right, so a little bit of lemon lime twist, gently inking that up because I want a little bit of that zinnia blossom kind of peeking through down here in the corner. And let's do, what was I gonna say? I think let's do a couple. We'll do these on the inside as well. Okay, that's always fun. So that's another alternate. Instead of the designer series paper on the bottom, you could stamp on the inside too, and then you can even stamp your envelopes and have them coordinate that way too. All right, so a little bit of that. Now I'm going to use my Blackberry Bliss for my sentiment. Okay, and so that's why I used the lighter color for my Zinnia, and then I'm using the darker color here for my sentiment because it's going to overlap just a little bit. And center this. All right, press firm. Oh, so gorgeous. All right, beautiful. And then let's see here, just a little bit of this ribbon. You know what, instead of a fancy bow, let's just do a simple knot. So I'm just slipping the ribbon under that. Notice I had adhered the ends to the back, okay? So it's open here in the middle. So we're just gonna slip one piece under. Okay. You don't need too much, just enough to get your fingers in there. All right, and then we'll do a simple knot. Hi, Terry, hello, hello. Yes, when we've got such gorgeous designer series papers, let them do the work, right? You can create simple cards and let them still be gorgeous. Just trimming the ends off here. All right, and then I'm gonna pull it just a little bit, just so that it's not so straight. All right, let it poke out a little bit there, and yeah, I think that's nice. I was thinking about some gems, but honestly, I think we have enough going on here that I want to just leave it, okay? Because this is a busy patterned paper. We've got lots of color and design going on, so sometimes, you know, this is one of those cases where less is more. Just keep it simple and enjoy that beautiful Simply Zinnia Designer Series paper. So what do you guys think? I hope you'll give this color combination a try. Lemon lime twist with berry burst and lemon lime twist with blackberry bliss. Fun color combinations, and you can find those colors. Let's see here. So we've got our lemon lime twist and the berry burst. Those are part of the Brights collection now. Okay. And then our blackberry bliss is way up here. They made it a neutral. All right. So blackberry bliss has kind of jumped around a little bit. It was a regal at one point. Now they've put it in the neutrals. And just like lemon lime twist and berry burst, those were originally in colors. Our in colors are our seasonal colors that rotate every 2 years. And they were pretty popular, so Stampin' Up! Brought them back. So speaking of in colors, the 2022 to 2024 set of 5, that's the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. This set of 5 is retiring this year. Okay, this catalog goes through April. The retiring list will be coming out later this month. And then if there's sales, the retirement sales will start, I believe, on April 1st. Okay. However, if you need ink refills for your ink pads or some extra cardstock and things, these 5 colors definitely don't wait, okay? Because you'll want your coordinating items so that you can continue using them on your projects and things. All right, and then we'll have 5 new colors coming out. So lots of fun. Hang on to those. I always keep my in colors because Stampin' Up! Likes to change things up every 5 or 6 years or so, and you never know, they might pull back in colors like the Lemon Lime Twist and the Berry Burst and make them part of the core collection. So anyway, so a little bit of old and new today. I hope you check out the online exclusives. They're my online store. I think that's a fun way. I realize, we love our printed catalogs for project ideas and things, but the online exclusives allows Stampin' Up! To introduce fun, fresh, and new products more often without having to print it out. So definitely check that out. They come out with some online exclusives every 3 to 4 months. Okay. And yeah, Simply Zinnia is gorgeous for spring. So you can get your hands on that in my online store as of today. And check out some of those other items I showed as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. All right, lots of love. Happy stamping to you. Have a great week. And I will see you again on Friday. And just a reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Unfortunately, we've had people accidentally unsubscribing, but please subscribe. That helps me a lot. All right, and share my channel with your friends. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye bye.